Today on Military Makeover, we take on windows, floors, and doors. Our theater of operation is in full attack mode. I'm Gunnery Sergeant Arlie Ermey, the commanding officer of this operation. Every commander tries to surround himself with the best, or the best they can find anyway. For me, it's my boots on the ground buddy, Art. How you doing, Art?
Oh, I'm doing great today, buddy. Well rested, ready to work.
It's not buddy, it's Gunny. Let's not be too familiar.
Okay, Gunny, whatever you say. But we've got a busy day ahead of us because we got some work and major projects in effect here that are going to change this military family's home.
No question about it, full speed ahead. Let's get the guys going. Let's get this operation moving. Get her done. What are you waiting for? Special invitation? Art's a little slow sometimes, a little thick, but he's a great guy. He'll get the job done. I like Art.
Time for us to show our appreciation and give back to those who have sacrificed.
For your service to our country.
This is Designing Space's Military Makeover. Today's Military Makeover is sponsored in part by Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Once again, I would like for you to meet Kevin Parke and his little family. This is who Kevin Parke is, and in my mind, he is a hero.
Kevin enlisted with the Air Force and trained to join the Explosive Ordnance Disposal, or EOD, task force.
I was deployed in Helmand Province, Afghanistan.
Like so many other men and women in uniform, Kevin soon found himself in a life-threatening situation.
We were going to an IED call, and I was in the turret, hit an IED on our way out. It actually threw our vehicle forward around 14 to 17 feet.
The impact ruptured the discs in Kevin's back, causing long-term damage.
The machine gun hit me in the face and knocked me out, which caused my traumatic brain injury. I was 5'11" when I left, and now I'm a short 5'9". I get up in the morning and I gotta take all my medicine, all my pain medicine, to help me try to get through the day. If I didn't have her and the kids, I don't think I would be here, because I couldn't. The pain it's not really something that you want to live with.
Veterans like Kevin motivate us at Military Makeover to give back. This home will look nothing like it does today when we're through with it. As part of this makeover, we sent Kevin and Tiffany to the Flooring America showroom in Destin, Florida.
Hi there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Kevin?
Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Good
Hi,
to
I'm
meet
Dan.
you.
Welcome to Destin Flooring America. So what is it that you guys are looking for?
Hardwood or something like it?
Something durable, something that would be good with kids and pets.
Okay. Is carpet an option?
Well, carpet is a little tough because we have 3 cats and a dog and 5 kids.
So these are some of the hardwood looking tiles. So
Oh,
they're
those look really nice.
They're extremely durable.
Okay.
They work very well for what you guys are looking for, but they are a little bit harder.
My other concern with a tile would be the grout in between the different pieces of plank.
Yeah, definitely with tile floors, there is grout that goes in between each one. And so that does add to the maintenance a little bit.
After looking at a few products, the Parks seem to have finally found the perfect fit for their home.
Are they very scratch resistant as well?
Yes, they are very scratch resistant for the dog's nails and for the kids playing, doing roller skates and big wheels and all that good stuff. It's extremely durable for that, absolutely.
This is looking really good. You know, I think Gunny will definitely approve.
Art,
Oh, hey.
I've been looking all over the entire house for you. The nice people from Budget Blinds here probably like to talk to you, don't you think? Isn't that your job?
Yeah, you know it is. Thought you'd never ask. Have fun, Gunny.
Yeah. Oh, Marine Corps green, my favorite color.
While Gunny's finishing up painting the master bedroom, I hooked up with Tracy Christman from Budget Blinds.
Tracy, thank you so much for being here, and thank you to Budget Blinds for doing all the blinds in the house for the Parke family.
Art, thank you so much. We're so excited about this incredible opportunity.
Now, you've done other veterans causes as well, right?
We absolutely have. We've worked in the U.S. with Home for Our Troops and in Canada with Wounded Warriors. And our parent company, Home Franchise Concept, parent company for Budget Blinds, has awarded over $1 million to veterans that want to start their own company.
That is really great. Well, listen, what we're doing here is taking shape behind us. So let's talk about this particular blind, right? This is throughout the house.
We chose to work with cellular shades. Several different reasons, because of the fact that they can go in very wide windows, but also because of the fact that they can be child safe as well as energy efficient. They come in a variety of colors, and to the outside, it's all white. So we can do every room a different color and white to the outside of the house.
That is great. And you know what? I can honestly feel the difference with the heat.
So can I.
When the blinds go down. So this is in basically every room with a few surprises, right?
We did. We gave you guys some surprises.
In the master bathroom, Budget Blinds is installing a motorized shade, which will make life a lot easier for the Parkes.
So in the dining room, there's another surprise, correct?
There is. We put an exclusive product by Budget Blinds in there, and it's called the Tri-Light shade. And a Tri-Light is a reversible shade, so tri meaning it does 3 different things. So you can either have it where it's all sheer, and you have the light filtering in, or you can pull it up where it's all blacked out, so you have no light coming in, or you can do half and half sheer and half blackout. So you still maintain your view, and she can watch her kids outside playing and still be able to have a great view.
With 5 children in the house, safety must be on top of the priority list. One of the hazards for children is cord strangulation.
See here with my installers that they are actually installing a cordless cell shade, which actually has no strings. We at Budget Blinds really are pushing child safety. So in this home, because we have several children, we decided to go cordless. In this way, this is a child-safe home.
Besides the blinds, we're also hard at work installing new kitchen cabinets in the Parkes' home. Of course, they're getting choice cabinets. Nothing but the best for our veterans. Here with us is our old friend, Tony Laurinaitis, to tell us more about these cabinets.
So this happens to be our Hampton series door. It's actually one of the most popular door styles we have to offer. It's actually one of 3 different white cabinets that we provide. White is a very popular finish nowadays. You see it in all the magazines and the kitchen shows and so forth.
So tell me about this finish. It looks like it's a really durable finish. It won't chip, it won't scratch easily.
Finishing process is pretty extensive. We have a factory that just produces these to perfection. There's 3 distinct steps on applying the finish. We have the independent lab that's tested it. They throw red dye, mustard sauce on there, and it holds up very well to all that.
The cabinets are looking good, but the countertop still needs to be installed. But let's get back to the blinds for now.
For the viewers at home, let's say it's time for new blinds or time for new window coverings. They don't know where to begin. Maybe they've got an old drapery, or maybe, you know, in some cases, like a college dorm, they've got a sheet over the window, right? Time to grow up, time to get some good window coverings. Where do they begin?
We actually come out to you. We're the designer, the design consultants, similar to Angela here, where they'll come out to you and design your entire room. Find out what your needs are. Do you have children? What are the colors you're looking for? What's your objective? Is it energy efficiency? Is it child safety? And we'll help you design that room from start to finish.
Budget Blinds offers a wide array of products, including draperies, shutters, and rugs.
Now tell me about the R rating, the R value, you know, the insulating value.
The R value is extremely high in this product category, so it's going to keep the heat out, or on those cold places, it's going to keep the cold out. So it's a great energy efficient product for the home.
And that's really important because, you know, not everybody has brand new double pane windows. So, you know, you've got a lot of leaky drafts and things like that. Air going in, air going out. The blinds will help cut down on that flow, right?
Absolutely, and they'll cut those heating and air conditioning bills in half.
Tracy, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Art.
And thank you guys for doing this great install job. It looks amazing.
While we have a chance here, why don't we just pause for a moment and think this over. Look at the big picture. We are helping out an injured veteran who served his country and served it well. As rough as it may seem for Kevin, there are others who are in even worse circumstances. Art, go find out more. Make us proud.
You got it, Gunny.
I got together with Gigi Scoville and Elizabeth Golden to find out more about how their organization assists paralyzed veterans. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us here. Now, paralyzed veterans have a specific set of challenges when it comes to employment and the workplace, right?
Employment is so important for individuals with disabilities and without disabilities. So just like we need to make a home accessible for a veteran who is disabled, we need to make the workplace accessible too. So we have vocational rehabilitation counselors who work through a program called Operation PAVE, which stands for Paving Access for Veterans Employment. We work one-on-one with veterans, their caretakers, and spouses to eliminate any barriers that may exist in the workplace and to help them secure meaningful careers.
One of the challenges veterans in wheelchairs face is accessibility inside their home. There are ways to modify the space, especially during a home remodel.
Things such as flush entrances, wider doorways, all these things will make a home more usable for someone with a current disability, but they could also in the future provide the home to be more accessible for the homeowner.
Excellent. Well, thank you, ladies, for being a part of our military makeover and all your support, and we really support what you guys do.
Thank you so much for having us.
A move is more than packing and unpacking. It's life-changing. With over a half a century of moving expertise, the professionals at North American Van Lines will make your move exactly what it should be. Smooth and easy. Whether you're moving across town or across country, trust the moving experts at North American to help you save time and effort and deliver your treasured belongings safely. Call 1-877-227-0560 or visit NorthAmerican.com. The flooring has arrived and the installers are hard at work. We met up with Jennifer Bertrand, who may seem familiar to some.
Now, this floor is going away, and we've got all new floors going throughout the whole place, minus the tile areas, right?
Yes, because this floor wasn't working for the family. So Flooring America found a product, Downs H2O, that's perfect for their needs. So this flooring is sealed above and below, so kids and pets, you can't go wrong.
Jennifer's father was a colonel in the military, so this project is near and dear to her heart.
So everybody out there that's saying, hey, wait a minute, I know this face, I know this voice, how do we all know you?
So I won HGTV's Design Star Season 3, and then I've been lucky enough to collaborate with Flooring America, Flooring Canada to do amazing projects like this, which works with our Install Happiness project.
Well, that is really great because, like I said, we need a designer's touch on this shoot. You know, Gunny's great. He's a great, director of operations, but he doesn't really have that designer's touch, does he?
Not at all. I love Gunny, but he would say, put in the flooring! Yep. So instead, we're going to do something that fits the family because it touches every part of your life.
Flooring America prides itself on their excellent customer service. There are 500 locally owned Flooring America stores across the U.S. and Canada. So chances are there's a store near you. This translates into efficient installation and a high customer satisfaction rate.
Now, we have one of your installation guys in the back that we're going to check in with. And speaking of design, sort of away from the floor thing, and we'll talk more about the material and, the best material for this application. But you actually did a little special surprise for the kids in their rooms, too.
I was an art teacher, so I can't help but doing a little art that brings happiness
I was waiting
to
for
the
that.
room.
Yeah. So are we going to see it? Are you going to surprise us? How's that going to work?
You're going to see it later. It's going to make the kids happy, and it's one more special touch Flooring America's bringing to the table.
Awesome. Well, let's go in here and take a look at the next room that we're going to talk about. So Jennifer, now from a design standpoint in the master bedroom, we've done a couple of different things in here, right?
So gray is so on trend, Art. I don't know if you knew that, but it's a classic neutral. It took over for beige and brown, and then the vinyl planking is a classic neutral. Adds a little bit of drama.
But not too much drama, because a family of 7 needs no more.
A family of 5 kids, they probably need a place to calm down and center after a long day. But the cool thing is, they're not gonna have to paint for a while or change the floors because it's gonna be cool for a long time.
The Parke family is getting vinyl planking, which looks like wood and has its own advantages.
Vinyl planking is more cost efficient than a hardwood. So think about it, hardwood doesn't wear well for a family like this, so you score in terms of wearability and price point.
Time to turn our attention back to the activities at the home. The Franklin Electric team is hard at work installing all kinds of features for the home, like water pressure boosting systems, so that the family of 7 will have no problems in that department. The Franklin Electric team is also hard at work finishing up this koi pond. It's shaping up nicely, and we can't wait for you to see the finished product.
Now, I think we'd all like to see a nice new front door installed here for the Parke home. Get on over here and don't let that sucker hit you in the tush on the way out. Yeah, baby.
Well, Gunny seems to be in a jolly mood. Better get to work. While the front door is being installed, I had a chance to catch up with Nicolette door founder, Nikki Carver.
Nikki, thank you so much for being here. Now, it just occurred to me, Nicolette Doors, the company is named after you. It's your company.
Yes, it is.
I mean, how does somebody start a door company?
You know, a couple years ago I had the opportunity to do this, and I wanted something easy for people just to get online and order instead of having to go to the big box stores, worry about all the hassle, and you kind of look around in there and get so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
This door is hand-picked and custom designed for our military family.
I wanted Tiffany and her 5 children to feel safe at night.
And it all starts with that front door, right? You lock that door, you know that it's secure and safe, and they can rest easy at night.
Yes, they can. It especially has tempered glass that will not shatter.
Tempered glass. Tell me about the materials. Fiberglass, solid core door that can be painted, right?
Yes, it can. It will hold gel stains very well. It will hold paint very well. It has a great insulation value.
And that's the R value, right?
Yes, it is.
So here in northern Florida, they get cold temperatures in the winter, they get hot summers, and this is going to keep their energy bills down, right?
Yes, it will definitely.
That's really important too. So you want it installed properly, and we have a great installer working on this right now.
Of course, the door needs to be installed properly after being shipped to the home.
You'll want to make sure that you have an installer who knows the product and who can install it properly.
Yeah, that's always a good thing, because you don't want the door falling off the hinges, do you?
That's very true.
So people hear custom design and they think, wow, there goes my budget. I can't afford a custom job. I've got to pick something off of a shelf. But that's not the case with Nicolette Doors, is it?
No. People think that glass adds class. That doesn't mean it's expensive.
It'll hold up to a lot of door slamming and things like that,
yes,
right? Especially with 5 kids.
And tricycles running into it.
Oh my gosh. Now, let's talk about styles, because you can get modern, traditional, contemporary, all different types of styles, right?
Doors can be made from fiberglass, wood, and steel. Steel has been the most common door for some time, but fiberglass is becoming more popular every year.
We have many, many varieties to choose from, as well as our glass partner RSL's website too, to pick out the glass.
Oh, that's very cool. And everything comes with a lifetime warranty.
Yes.
Tell me about customer service. If somebody has a problem online getting exactly what they want, you're right there on the phone, aren't you?
Yes, it is. Our motto is from our door to yours. And we follow that through. We follow that from the start of your order to the very end of your order.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of our military makeover. And on behalf of the family, I know that's the first thing they're going to see when they come in, and they're going to think of you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Everybody, I am so proud of you guys and gals. Well executed, on time, on budget. We still have more projects in the pipeline. The Parke family is going to be coming home, and we need to be ready to deliver this place squared away. And it's going to be a thing of beauty, no doubt in my military mind. Be sure to join us next time for the final episode of this edition of Military Makeover. Dismissed.